I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Greetings, Aries, all placements. Okay, so there's a couple different stories coming through for you, Aries. First things first, someone, you and someone can be on a healing journey together. You cross paths, you guys are actually really healing for each other. It could have started kind of unconventional, could have started as kind of like a casual thing. This can kind of be one of those things, Aries, where it's like someone made you break all your rules, or you made someone else break all their rules. You and someone else are breaking, your rules on each other. And yet the funny thing is yet you've been following those rules and it hasn't been working out for you, so some of my Aries, it's like you had a certain type, you had a certain rule, 30, 60, 90-day rule, whatever, no Netflix and chill for the first 5 dates or whatever. This could be someone you were like, you know what, screw it, I've been celibate for so long, or they're like, screw it, I've just been out of the paint for so long, I haven't been, whatever. You know what, if something happens, sure, Netflix and chill for a first date, let's do it. And then you F around, you fall in love, and you end up marrying them. So there's something like that, Aries, where something is starting really unconventional. This can also be like someone said they would never do long distance. Someone said that they're not looking for a relationship. They're just looking for fun. And they're not going to do long distance. Well, someone can be at a distance and want to travel, and you have a fun time, and before you know it, you're in a long distance relationship with someone in a different country, or in a different part of the country, or just a couple states away or something. Something can seem inconvenient, but it's just so healing. I'm also hearing an inconvenient truth. So there can be an inconvenient truth that is coming around. I know that's also like, the environmental movie, but I'm not speaking about that. This is definitely something else. There's an inconvenient truth that needs to come out. I was also hearing, don't speak, I know just what you'll say, so please stop explaining, don't tell me because it hurts. So don't speak by no doubt. Someone here could have no doubt, and the other person could have doubt. Someone here could have no doubt, and the other person, it's not that they have doubt, but they already know what's going on. So they're like, man, they don't even doubt me, but I know how I'm doing it. Like someone could be dogging someone could have something on the side. Because I was also hearing always on time, jaw rule, and Ashanti, throw you on the bed while I'm smacking your ass and effing you all wild, yanking your braids. So I don't know, someone here wants to do someone thug style. That's like how he explains it. Someone here could be like, hitting a thug style. But in that, he's like, I got this date and I got that date. I'm not always on time. Baby, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. So I don't know, there's like a sneaky link kind of energy. Like someone is okay with kind of being the thing on the side. Someone's okay with just like coming through occasionally, and they're like, shh, no one has to know. Something here could also be like a work environment type of thing. In Don't Speak though, she's like, you and me, we used to be together every day together. I really feel like I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe this could be the end, but it looks like you're letting go. If it's real, I don't want to know. So someone can feel like, the honeymoon stage is falling off, and not only is the honeymoon stage falling off, but they feel like their partner's attention is kind of fading elsewhere. It's just kind of, drifting away. I was also hearing The Wrong Bitch by, is that Tiana Taylor or something? She's like, you're probably used to dealing with girls who are really insecure and who are too scared to like open their mouth and say something. She's like, well, they let you run around and F around, and they just take it. And she's like, no, that's not this arrangement. So I need to know, what are we doing? If this is what you want, then you need to prove it. Like, put your money where your mouth is. Like, okay, a lot of talk, no action. So someone here is like, okay, if this is what you want, you need to prove it. If you keep effing around, then you're the one that's gonna look stupid. You got the wrong girl, you got the wrong dish. So someone here really wants to, throw that in someone's face. Like, I'm not the person to be playing like that. Then I was also hearing, here I am, once again, I'm torn into pieces. Can't deny, can't pretend, just thought you were the one. You won't see the tears I cry behind these hazel eyes, Kelly Clarkson. Someone's initials could be a T, a K, a C, a B, an H, a D, an M, an S, an N, an A. So those are initials here. And yeah, on the pursuit of happiness, everything that shine isn't always gold. So someone here is actually being really like smart and practical about connection and relationship. They're like, we can work through things. Not everything is gold. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. Like, not everything is just, handed to you on a silver platter or a gold platter. There's, darkness in everything. There's shadow in everything. We, after all, are just parasites roaming around on a planet flying through outer space. Like, I don't know, honesty is needed, but Aries, there's definitely some huge change up with the moon and the Tower first cards coming out. Pisces, Scorpio, and Aries, but I was going to say Cancer. Maybe Cancer here as well. Something could be ending very abruptly with the Tower and the Ten of Swords, Aries. What? With Justice? Definitely a relationship or a job or a partnership. There can be fighting in something all of a sudden. Again, someone can find out about the other girl, the other dude. Someone here can also be upset. Like, this can also be the side piece upset because they can't have their sneaky link anymore because someone is just not interested because they are actually going to commit. Someone could always be used to being able to hit someone up for Netflix and chill, like the always on time Jaru Ashanti. Someone here feels like, oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, I know they're in a new relationship, but like, that ain't got nothing on what we got. Because even in that song, he talks about like, between me and you, he's like, the energy between me and you, like no one else can compare with that. We've got something rare, we've got something special. So someone can be like, yeah, it doesn't matter that they're in a relationship. Me and that person got something rare, we got something special. So like, you know, I can come through whenever I feel like it. And I'll keep the secret too. So I don't know, Aries, I'm just saying, the cards never lie. And they always say what I already said, right? Because I already said this whole story before these cards. So if you have an issue with cards just verifying what I'm already just naturally channeling, that's on you. That's not on me. But there's sneaky something here. Someone could out themselves. Someone could accidentally call someone by someone else's name, because I'm hearing, say my name, when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you if you ain't running game. D or C, someone's initials can be a D or a C. Someone can have a sneaky link at work. That's come through a lot, Aries. Eight of Pentacles with Queen of Pentacles. Literally, we have two queens here. So someone can definitely have someone at work, and someone is stressed about this. Now, Aries, this can also be someone against you at work, like if you don't have any of this relationship stuff going on, but we do have a Knight of Wands with the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So I'm not gonna lie, it is giving someone as a player on the side, doing things on the side that they shouldn't, and they're in this union. Now, if that isn't your story though, multiple queens with all of these endings, someone could be trying to end someone else's career, someone could be trying to like make something uncomfortable, or someone can be trying to find something wrong with someone or something so that they can get them in trouble. Like someone here definitely has their nose all the way up someone else's butt, and they're really trying to end something or create some sort of, you know, something for someone. But Aries, it really does look like love. It really does look for a lot of my Aries that this is a relationship thing, sacred union. Now, it's also crazy is someone can really love someone and really love their relationship with them, but occasionally they like to be a dog. Occasionally they like that thug life. Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Three of Swords. Literally, Aries. Someone could have agreed to be in a relationship, and when they're in that relationship, they're great. But what they do outside of that relationship, you better not look, you better not snoop, because they definitely act single with that Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone definitely acts single, and they're so good in their relationship. I know so many people like this too, like so many. Very strong Sagittarius energy here as well, and Leo. It is a strong soulmate connection. What I just don't get, Aries, is, I was literally just going to say this before it came out. I don't understand. If you want a serious relationship, that's fine. You know there are people who want serious relationships who also like to be open and do the polygamy bullshit on the side. So, Aries, I don't understand why this person can't just, you know, say that they want to mess around with others. Like, why don't they just admit to that? It's like because they feel like someone wouldn't go for that. Ace of Swords came out in the reverse. Cancer, a Cancer or a Gemini can be lying about stuff going on the side. Again, someone is really trying to, don't look. The Devil is now, so I've shuffled a bunch. The Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles were back to back. Now they're back to back, but the Devil here is in between them. Okay. Aries. Someone here is living two lives. It's just, and they're stressed, and something could get found out online. Someone could actually reach out and finally admit to someone else what's going on. Someone here is stressed, and it's like they can solve their own stress by just coming clean. I'm coming clean? I don't know. Someone needs to come clean. Someone is just not emotionally in something anymore. Someone definitely can just like what's new, what's fun. There's also a Virgo looking at you, Aries, who's waiting for you to get out of this relationship. So there's karmic retribution here. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, who's waiting for you to get out of your relationship. Literally, Ace of Pentacles sideways with the Four of Pentacles sideways, because they want to make you theirs. They're like, when do I get my chance? Someone swears that you're going to become single soon. So Aries, if something does break up, it is a blessing because something so much better is coming towards you.